Let the fun begin.
I will have this fresh Midwest perspective that people are really gonna like.
My design style is California casual. It's a lifestyle more than a design.
I love vintage and modern, and I like simple sophistication.
My style, minimalist maximalist maybe? Rock and roll church?
I want to make my great room greater. It's week 3, and we are all working on the great room and the backyard living area.
I want to win this week, so I have to go over the top with my design.
Let's talk about the great room and the outdoor space.
I've just been trying to be very thoughtful with where I spend my money and not allocate funds to stuff that's just pretty and not necessarily going to increase the value. Hi.
Hello.
What's happening, gang?
It's true.
Oh.
Hi, Drew.
How are the renovations coming along?
Pretty good.
Good.
So far, so good.
I heard from a little birdie that your kitchens were fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know.
Thanks.
Who's feeling confident?
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. You feeling good?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'd be us. We're confident.
At the end of the week, we have 2 of HGTV's newest stars, Brian and Mika Kleinschmidt. They're going to be judging your great rooms and your outdoor living spaces.
Oh, wow.
All right.
The Kleinschmidts build homes from the ground up in 100 days, and they know what it takes to sell a house. So I think they are going to be tough judges.
And to help you do this, I'm sending you to one of the largest open-air markets in the country.
Okay.
All right. This is getting interesting. Talk to me.
It's the world-renowned Rose Bowl Flea Market.
Hey guys!
Hi, Tiffany. How are you?
As you guys can see, there's a big event today. On the second Sunday of every month, the Rose Bowl hosts the Rose Bowl Flea Market with over 2,500 vendors and 20,000 guests. That's a lot of people, y'all. 20,000. Now, I personally love a good flea market. It's a great place to score those rare finds and one-of-a-kind gems. It's also a great way to add value to a house. That's only if you know what you're looking for. Now, Drew tells me that you guys are working on your great rooms and outdoor living spaces. So I've got something here to help you out. VIP passes and $1,000 spending cash for each of you.
Whoa.
All right.
Find something incredible to permanently affix to your houses.
Cash money.
Oh yeah, there is just one more thing. You only have 1 hour to make your purchases and get them back into your trucks. 1 hour.
And if you don't spend it all, you have to return what you bought, and I'm taking the money back.
Mean.
Yeah.
Mean, Tiffany, mean.
We just have to be very intentional with what we get today. We only have an hour, so we're in trouble.
It's a pressure cooker out here, and we only have 1 hour.
I got $1,000. I got 1 hour, and if I don't spend it all, I gotta give it back.
Now come get this money and your passes.
Go, go.
Your time starts now!
So I am intrigued by this.
So
What is this?
it's a dough bowl. I found it at the Rose Bowl Flea Market and just thought it was super cool. Doing the doors, doing the fireplaces, and making this backyard space completely cohesive.
Oh my gosh.
It's like you've increased your square footage, 1,500, 2,000 square feet.
So I take care of my own grass back in Florida, and this would be a dream come true. Is this pretty expensive?
The first bid I got on turf was $10 a square foot installed.
Oh my God.
And I said, heck no. Made a couple calls and got this for $5.50 a square foot installed.
You're a good negotiator.
Yeah. This is a huge value add to not have to worry about it anymore. Love the pergola. Nice
Thank
work
you.
there.
This is just a lot of fun out here.
Yeah. Knock, knock.
Peekaboo.
Hi, Jill. How are you?
Hey, how are you doing?
Welcome.
Interesting light, too. This is kind of cool.
This is an old salvage find that we found at the Rose Bowl.
Okay.
So we kind of made this. We turned it into the light. Super simple touches. I just wanted it to be light and airy and lovely and open. And speaking of open, we did our mega bifold door here.
So you can walk right out into this space, and this is an extension of the great room.
That's exactly right. Yeah, so we did the stencil pattern right onto the concrete.
Nice.
It'll wear down through time, which will be more beautiful and so better.
Oh, you thought? That is actually, that's really cool.
Gas fireplace, so this is all about nighttime in the desert.
I just fell in love with these.
Oh, good. I found those at the Rose Bowl, too.
Hello there.
Hi!
Wow.
What?
Well, that's what I want to hear.
I cannot believe these are all the same houses that
I
you
know.
started, and then you each turn them into masterpieces. This is incredible.
It's definitely an impression when you walk in.
Holy smokes, talk about this wall behind us.
This fireplace is something that I had built. And what I love about it is there's this big house behind you.
I think the money you spent there just by blocking
Privacy,
that view
yeah.
is worth it.
Yeah.
Oh,
How about the
man.
rope light? Oh
so
my gosh.
these were Rose Bowl purchased also. They were $40 and they were pre-wired. So I was like, how do I make art out of them, but also turn that art into a functional light fixture?
I'm hearing like water.
Honestly, this is one of my favorite pieces. I got this from the Rose Bowl, but I knew I was putting it in this pier mirror. So this is an old Chicago piece. And then I did this faux living wall. So it's low maintenance. It brings so much beautiful green and lush kind of
It's got so much
feel
character.
to it. So now it's just all about what's kind of behind the corner. It's that mystery and that curiosity.
Yes.
Ready or not, here we come.
Oh
What's
my
up?
goodness. Hello,
Good
guys. How are you? Wow.
How are you?
Oh man, you're here to judge me, aren't you? Good to see you, but good to see this.
I wanted buyers to walk in here and feel like, wow.
Yes.
So, you know, when you first come in, I mean, it's such a great grand room. My eyes immediately go to that light.
This is upwards of $1,000 just for this light.
Okay.
Okay.
This is an electric fireplace.
Oh, okay.
I had to install it in the middle of the house, and I couldn't vent it.
Gotcha.
This is more of like an aesthetic, almost like an art installation at this point. The
Okay.
cool thing is, you could easily build this out or add shelves, and this could become storage. And I also added these two niches on either side of the fireplace when I built this whole thing out.
Speaking of storage, are these lockers over
These
here?
are lockers, yeah. I bought these at the vintage swap meet. We went to the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. All I did was put these inside of a nice oak casing here.
Smart.
And it just makes it feel like you can come in and kind of live.
Well, you know, we're from Florida, and one of the biggest things in Florida is indoor-outdoor living.
yeah.
And I mean, wow, it's just like you have a wall of windows. It's like, wow.
This is where I spent my money, you guys.
see.
I was gonna say, a pool is not inexpensive, but very much has the resort feel. It's like nice and clean.
I saved up for this part of the competition, and I don't think anybody else is gonna do anything close.
Awesome job.
Okay, bye guys.
We have a lot to think about,
I
but
can
nice
tell,
work.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
see you. After a lot of thought, we narrowed it down to 2 houses. Mina's and Jasmine's.
Do we fight to the death?
Yes. The two of you really added the most features that are really big selling points for buyers.
I was 100% surprised it was not in the top 2 for the great room. That was kind of bananas.
But the winner is the one that did just a little bit more. And that designer is... Brian, I can't do this. You have to tell him.
The winner is Jasmine.
You got the kitchen, girl.
Thank you. Congrats.
It definitely sucks to lose. I'm super competitive. Going up against these designers really pushed me to take risks.
Okay, guys, you are officially in the home stretch.
And what's left is obviously the finishing touches, the curb appeal, and the remaining spaces that you have left in the house.
And just a reminder, you only have 1 more week to get the rest done because Drew's coming to appraise your houses.
Jasmine won the great room and backyard just by a smidgen, I guess. And I am the biggest loser. I've won nothing. But what it comes down to is the appraised value, and I think I am still in the hunt, front of the pack on that guy.